Okay, let's get at it.
Woo! Yay, hiking.
Good morning, Wise Shelter. It is November 1st, 2021. November. Crazy stuff going on here. It was another chilly night. I guess it's, I should say, day 153. There's the privy that was made by Connor for his Eagle project, apparently. Connor, I'm sure you were up here on some sunny, hot day and didn't have to bare your ass in an open privy like that. So you don't realize the benefits of actual full walls. How are we doing this morning?
Freezing, move your ass.
It's a chilly morning. Did I mention that? We've got a good 17 and a half miles planned for the day. And of course, if it's if we feel like it, we'll stop early, or I doubt we will push late. It's a nice ridge up there that we're, I think, going to be hitting. We slept at 4,400 feet last night in the shelter. And we're going to climb up for the next 5 or so miles through something called the Fat Man Squeeze. Think I'll fit through. And then Mount Rogers. I think 5,500 is probably going to be the top of our day around Mount Rogers. Ooh, horse poop. So I don't know that we've been at 5,500 for a while. But that's part of why it's so windy and chilly, I think. After Mount Rogers, we'll drop back down and then climb up to a place called Buzzard Rock in the afternoon. And then we'll drift back down to maybe Lost Mountain Shelter. I'm not sure what the name of the shelter is that we're headed to tonight. But we're definitely going to tent tonight as opposed to stay in the shelter. And it's also going to be around 3,300 feet instead of 4,400 feet. So hopefully that'll make it a little less brisk as well. And we're passing through Grayson Highlands still. So hopefully we'll see some more ponies. All right. We'll see how the day goes. Melissa was just saying there'd be nice views if it wasn't so cloudy. But we're passing across kind of the top of Grayson Highlands. All the ponies are apparently sheltered down. Wondering why people would be silly enough to be hiking around on a day like today. We're just getting peeks through the clouds of the valleys and stuff. So we'll see what kind of views we get today. Because there is blue above us beyond those racing clouds. First, we got to get to the top of these rocks. Sun trying to peek through up there. Clouds are flying.
It is an impressively cold and windy morning. The sky is blue way up there, but the clouds at the moment are just rolling through and blowing us around. Hopefully it's going to clear up and warm up today.
No question, horses or not, the landscape up here is wild. Splotch. Is some wind. Reminiscent of where?
It's not like New Hampshire, very rocky, a little bouldery, kind of open moonscape. Yeah.
We just passed some really nice views, if not for the fact that there are no views today.
Clouds.
Clouds. Okay, I don't want to say no views. It's been some pretty cool views already, but that particular overlook was not overlooky.
Like that, this is music notch.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not a fat man. You'd have to be a really fat man to not be able to squeeze through here.
Some guy said he was 280 when he made it, so I don't make those and be embarrassed.
I didn't even have to turn sideways. At least we're assuming that was fat man squeeze. Let's see.
I made it!
Wow! Well, that sounded ruder than it was intended. We could have taken the fat man bypass. The good part about being back in the brush is it's cut down on the wind. And here we thought our pony viewing was done. This is good.
Ponies.
Let's see if this guy's skittish too. Hello. You skittish? You gonna run away? That's some good looking grass. Hello, I see you. That looks like some yummy grass. Okay, buddy boy. Glad you let us come close to you. Try to stay warm. The morning has gotten a lot nicer. And that bump up there is going to be our afternoon climb. Can actually see some views at this point. And blue skies and sun and shadows and not 30-mile-an-hour winds. Not too shabby. There have been a lot of day hikers out today, heading up to either Mount Rogers or to Grayson Highlands. Since it's a weekday, we weren't sure if we were going to see many, but they're out here.
Top of the Hilltop Meadow, it's called. Has no other name. We just came down from up there today, up in the Grayson Highlands. Saw a couple ponies. Sun is finally out. Blue sky is finally out. And what's fascinating to me is that we are done with fall. Most of the leaves are off the trees. All that's left are some golds and browns, a little bit of yellows. And we walked through it. Kind of crazy.
We decided to have lunch here at Elk Garden, where there's a privy and a trash can, like bonus stuff going on here. And now we're headed up that hill that we were looking at a few minutes ago. But this is apparently where all the day hikers hang out, or at least where they park. Okay, in the woods and headed up the trail. About 8 miles left in our day. Yeah, we'll call it that. And I think we're about maybe 2 miles from the top of our day. Or actually, I take that back. Mount Rogers was obviously at the top of our day because that's the highest point in Virginia. But this is going to be the top of our afternoon in about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. Okay, see ya. We have made it over our last big climb and are headed down into our into the valley. It's a nice nice view here.
We have a cool field down there with these crisscross sections.
Oh yeah.
It just stands out.
Uh-huh. Not bad. And I've peeled most of my layers off, which I guess means it's finally warmed up, which probably means it's 48 degrees instead of 38 degrees, but it feels warm at least. Good day. 6 miles to go. Buzzard Rock was an all right place. The views here were really incredible.
I'm a fan of Buzzard Rock.
Hey, wait, is that the shelter down there?
No, you gotta climb again for it.
Okay, I guess we gotta climb over that bump for the shelter.
I think we're down 3.5 miles, up 1 mile.
Okay. All right, end of day 153. Today was a jam-packed day, so we ended up doing 18.8 miles. So we did an extra 1.5 miles instead of what this morning I was planning on or thinking about.
A mile short?
Mile short, 1.5 miles short. So yeah, so we started out at Y Shelter. Where it was a frigid night and a frigid morning.
Gusts up to 30 miles per hour again and in low 30s again.
Yep. So that was a difficult wake up and starting to move.
Okay, but first, we had a beautiful star field last night.
We did. So
night, it was gorgeous.
Yeah, last night was crystal clear. Yeah. Milky Way, all of that was
by the time we got
really
up this
nice.
morning, it was all cloudy, foggy, and the first half of the day was cloudy, foggy. We did find
Windy,
some ponies,
cold.
but it was windy. It wasn't raining, but it was windy, cold, cloudy, foggy. Meh.
Yep. The ponies were cool. The two ponies we found were more sociable than yesterday.
Yeah.
So that was good. Got our pony fix, I think, at least for now. Maybe we'll come back and harass them in the summertime.
Warm weather. There were some beautiful campsites up top that, if the weather had been warm, would have been fantastic to stay at. We didn't even know about them, but I would come back in warm weather, clear weather, and see the sights and hang out with the ponies.
Yep. Okay. We did the Fat Man Squeeze, so that was exciting. But you were saying as we were going through that area that it was a combination of New Hampshire and Vermont.
Yeah, it was very rocky. There were some rock faces up top that were still wet this morning. It was a little scrambly, which it wasn't bad. It was just very New Hampshire-y. And then as we came down off some rocks, it was super muddy, and the trail had these giant puddles and mud you had to go around. And I was like, oh, we're in New Hampshire and Vermont again. Yay, reminiscing.
Yeah. But so I thought that was good. But then the afternoon cleared up.
Beautiful.
It got warmer. The sun was out. The sky was blue.
We crossed a bald with 360-degree views.
Yeah, when we Buzzard Rock,
was gorgeous.
was
really,
really nice views. So that was pretty awesome.
2 major milestones today.
2 major milestones.
We crossed the less than 500 miles left mark, and we crossed the 1,700 miles done mark.
Woohoo!
So those are
less
than 500 left is pretty big, buddy boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
and it was our longest day on trail. It was 18.8 miles.
18.8 miles is now our long. So.
And we barely just put water in our dinner before the sun is going down over there. So we'll be eating in the dark tonight.
That's
sort of like candlelight.
Yeah. How romantic,
How romantic. Anything else from today? Busy day.
Think so.
Saw lots of the people we've been hiking around the last couple days.
we
leapfrogged some folks.
Yeah, there's been a group that we've been around for almost 2 weeks now, I'd say.
Probably.
And so we hung out with them around lunchtime and been leapfrogging them all day and all week, and so
and I'm sure we'll
probably see them in Damascus tomorrow. Okay, that's all I got.
That's about it. See you tomorrow.
See ya.